Good morning. Welcome. Yeah, we're going to be carrying on with some blueprints. Yeah, it's been a few days, right? In fact, I want to say it's been about a week. So, yeah, we're going to have to, well, I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine just jumping back in. I don't think it'd be too bad, but yeah. Might have to do a bit of a recap. Look at our goals, see what we got to do. Yeah. Dear me. Right. When I opened the game and started typing into OBS, like the stream info, it then ended up going into the game. So we're here at the beginning of day 32. I just paused it and waited. But yeah. Anyway. Fucking tired. I fell asleep after stream last night and napped till 11. Then you were up until 1 AM and now you're here. Oh shit. Oh no. Well. Welcome. That sounds like the kind of day only a mother could love. Right. Well, listen, we're I don't remember, what did we do last? What was the last thing we did? Oh god. Day 31. Yeah, we're on day 32 now. That was it. It was the big thing that we ended with. We had the sanctum key on the underground door. We revealed the Vera realm sigil puzzle thing. See that difference in light? That is when I hit the USB cable with my foot. It's like, I think the ring light is dying. I wish it wouldn't. Good news and bad news. Sorry, good news, I got past that part in 2016 I was stuck in. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats. How good, eh? How good. And bad news, I've reinstalled Vanguard before I went to bed at 1 AM and my PC crashed a bit after I woke up. Fuck, dude. That's so shit that it's just done that, right? Can't figure out this ring light as well. Do you think they will issue an update or anything? Also, hello Lyra. How are you doing? Welcome. Congratulations, Lyra. You not messing around with that first redeem. It's unacceptable. Right, let's see what we get in the outer room. Oh god. Okay. Oh boy. Yep. Let's do the let's do that. Give me dig spots. I want to dig. Also, feel free to give me a shovel. Can't do much. without that. Okay. Ah. Doing all right. Yeah. Cool. It's weird being back. Actually, it's been a fair while, isn't it? I think. Right, we had these to find. We've reached room 46 twice. We got the awesome discovery of room 46 and being able to explore it all. We've not built a trophy room yet, right? We've had, I think I've seen it now a couple times, but I've never built it. We're going to try for all 46 rooms. Yeah, we'll give it a go. All right, parlor. Here we go. Let's see what we do. All right, what do you reckon? No idea what the clues are. I'm gonna say it's the white box. I think it feels like it's very rarely the white box. You can say black. Okay. All right. Smart. The blue box contains the gems. The black box contains the gems. Only one box is true. Yeah. Yay! I think it's white. If this was false, these would both be true. But they can't both be true. The only one that's left is the white box. Get in. All right. It's 33% chance, right? Oh for 2. Do a corridor. Oh boy. Did you guys get up to much after last night? We'll do a gem, or a den, sorry. But I think seeing as we got 4, we do this. Not really. Now it's just lazy. I was gonna go for a walk, but it was like 105 out. Yeah, that's hot, right? Holy shit. Far out. Do you have like do you guys have like good like parks and stuff that you can go to? like trails or anything like that. You kidding? That's insane, man. If you have 2 hallways, W keys, otherwise it counts as 2 bedrooms. That's no good, is it? Alright, we'll build a bunk room. I'll go in, there might be something secret. Something worth picking up. Bit of gold. Okay. No, just walk around the neighborhood. Yeah, fair enough. It's funny, right? I feel like that's one thing that we do have, like I mean, it's just like a, you know, you have like sort of city parks and stuff. Got like one nearby. Oh, furnace. Okay, it's gonna be a red day today. Oh, no way. That's fun. Okay. Yeah, we have like one nearby, like, but it's kind of, it's quite nice to not sometimes, like, there's just a lot of people around, you know, so it's kind of cool to be able to, it would be kind of cool to have somewhere that's more like quiet, I suppose. You have them, but you gotta drive to get to them. Your city actually has a ton. It is good, isn't it, though? It is a good thing. Like, ah, you're kidding. We've got a chapel, a weight room. Jesus, we're going really red. Going ham on the red rooms. I think I've got to do this because I want to go north as many ways as we can. So. Hoping for a shovel. Not getting a shovel. So many dig sites, so little shovel. We should probably get a storeroom. Should probably do it. Get the key. Yeah. Try the north door. So many dig sites. Yeah, let's do this. The bedroom. There's a goose. Right. So, if we do observatory, it's probably the best bet for us. It costs a gem. Sorry, aquarium, I mean. We could do observatory, that sends us north. If we do the aquarium, we don't have a way north. But we do have a way south. Yeah, aquarium it is. Still no shovel. I feel like we're closing ourselves in a bit. Yeah, we definitely are. That's
right, Daisy.
Sassy.
It turns out I'm your brother.
Slidio, cheers.
Sassy Beard, hello. Dude, thank you so much for 8 months. Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you doing? Thanks so much, Sassy. I appreciate it. For the 8 months there. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Welcome. We're doing some, well, as you can see, some blueprints. I'm gonna go for a lockpick kit. And 3 keys. That's a lot of keys. It is. There's a great many keys here. It's such a good room, to be honest. Doing well, yeah? It's a nice day. Observatory. I would love to connect up to the den. So, excuse me. Maybe what I'll do is go back here. No, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. How's that ultra wide? It's going good, yeah? See enemies spawning in. Everything is 50% off today. And it gives us a key almost in like a sort of a mocking tone. Oh, like keys, would you? Alright. Cool. I don't like this. I'm gonna go for the archive. Let's take a gamble. Yay! It's not a dead end. Okay, right. Dude, the actual luck on these red rooms has been stupid. The rotations, you know, they're all kind of south facing. Alright. Yeah, nice day today. How was it? Was it today or yesterday your day off? Was it yesterday, right? I think. Hope you had a good one. All for a code check. No. What's this? Okay, all is fixed. All is not lost. We have a shovel. We can dig. Getting cooked, yeah, dude. Now we can go digging though, and hopefully that'll give us some extra materials. And footsteps, please, footsteps, because God knows we need them. Yesterday, and you're off today until your plants come in. Oh, that sounds cool. What? Like, wait, are you working at a plant shop, or you bought plants and you're doing something when they arrive? And that could be the answer to the first question too, right? Keys for days, but no doors to open them with. Yeah, if we get turnips, man, this is what I'm looking for. I'd love a turnip right now. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, nice. What is this luck? Come on. You're getting tiny sprouts in around 2 to 3k and you got to plant them all. Oh shit. Do you feel that it's like it sounds kind of interesting to me, right? It sounds like the sort of thing that, yeah, I quite enjoy. Like, I mean, we don't have a garden or anything at the minute, but I quite enjoy working with, like, plants and seeing them, like, grow and that sort of stuff, you know? Is it kind of... Has it been good for seeing, like... the general progress for, like, growing things? You love it, it's very relaxing. It's not... Earlier in the season you planted 20k plus a week. Are there any dig spots in the bedroom? I don't think so. Right, finally, you come back. Go for the archived floor plan, whatever this will be. Oh, it's the panel. What does this do? Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. That's a good find, I would say. Hello, dogs. These dig spots are not working for us. Sorry. Hello. We're dead. We've got to get 2 ranks up and then be able to go across. We're dead. Not dead. Come on. Laughing at us. Now we don't even need the keys. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Have you been there, like... Was this... You've been there a little while now, Sassy? It's cool that you found, like, a good place to work, you know? Second year, though. All these dig sites and we haven't found shit. Dude, digging in this game works when you don't need it to. Okay. Okay, no, that's not bad. How do we get into the middle, huh? How do we do that? I know we can. The groundskeeper says we can. But not a clue how. Your wife's worked there for 4 years. Right, okay, cool. Yeah. I said that would have been... Let's do this one. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, a key. That's really cool, that is. That's very, very cool. Bedroom, maybe. Take the steps. Yeah, it's a rough run, this one. It's all good. We'll be okay. I think we'll survive. Okay. Lose the gem straight away. I think we do a library here. We do that. Okay, that'll do. No. Let's go break room. We get to fill the top left in. We might be able to access the thing from the other side. So, yeah. 6. Okay, 10 minus 1 is 9. Times 1 is 9. Times 2 is 18. Okay. 13 minus 3 is 10. Times 5 is 50. Divided by 10 is 5. 11, 21 minus 20 is 1. Times 15 is 15. Divided by 1. Divided by 5 is 3. Cool. Really neat puzzles then. Very, very cool. That's fun. We got the secret garden key. We're never gonna get it. We can dig in the foundation room. Don't think it fits here, does it? No. Gotta use it on the other side. The archived floor plan, but look, that's interesting. It still tells you what it is. We've got the coat check or the armory. The armory will have half price, so I think we look in here. See what we can get. Once per day while drafting, you can equip this to ignore the negative effect of any one red room. Ah, damn you. No. A bit late for that. Self-igniting torch. Can knock the locks off chests and trunks. Tomorrow morning, gain another star. Do we want to do this? It's kind of... I've never got the morning star. It's... You know, it's essentially a sledgehammer, but... Maybe there's something else that we get for it. It's a buffed sledgehammer, yeah. We'll go for that. Okay, dog. We have had pretty rotten luck with the big spots. Oh. Oh, fuck this. What a terrible, terrible game. Run. A terrible run. Okay, well, turn that off. Turn that on. I mean, is there any point in us doing anything else? Go underground, but I don't think there's anything down there that we need to do. Is there? Check stamps with magnifying glass. We could check the stamp on the... We've done that. I wanted to test boat at half full. Okay. Could dig in the outside room. Did I not dig? Dig in the outside room. Oh, the actual outside room. Ten steps to the entrance. That's kind of cool though, right? That's interesting. Apart from the top here, if this was a 3-exit room, we would have a full corridor all the way down. Unfortunately, we don't quite, but at least that is... Oh, wrong way. Well, that's a waste. We can now technically go the whole way down. Right, let me check this stamp. I want to see what this says. Screenshot. Wait, would F10, right? No. What is it? What's screenshot? Why did that not go? Was it F10? Ah, F12. F12? Was it F12? It's definitely green, and it's got the number 10. And Zeppelin. Delete that one. Okay. I would love to be able to check more stamps, to be honest, but I don't know where we can do that, so Yeah. Oh, so many dig spots. Please, something. You know what? If we end up getting an electronic key card... Thanks. A worthless old shoe. Okay. It's all good. Okay, is that it? I think that's everything, isn't it? There's nothing that we can do. Does the bedroom or the bunk room have any... I might check the dark room. No, I don't think there's anything in there. I think we're done. Kind of a blower of a run. Yeah, it was. We go... I mean, we could check the bedroom for free, right? That's not an issue. All we know is that this lady is wearing a crescent. And that was Grandma, I think. Grandma. Camp Colon L. Okay. Quick look in here. I don't think there's anything else though that we haven't seen already. Wait, no, that's Clara. Who was the other lady in the bedroom? Who is that? Is it this lady? Yeah, she's got the moon pendant on again. Who was that? Oh, we did loads, didn't we, with the realms and stuff? Yeah, okay. That was such a good run last time. I have a picture in here of everybody. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people. Here. Baroness O'Ravel. So Herbert and Simon's mum. Herbert and Simon's mum had the moon crescent thing. Baroness Oreval. Oreval. She wore moon necklace. Yeah. May have even had the emerald wristband as well. Right, okay. Well, I think that is the run done. These two... trying to figure out who is who. We see these two on the image of the whole staff. Wherever it is. Oh shit, remember we got a bookshop? Man, there's so much stuff. Okay, fine. Eat. Find the bookshop and buy books. Task. Okay. I'm pretty happy that I feel like the dark room is fully like done. I don't think there's much more we can do. The only thing is it does have conduits, and that's important to note. Somewhere. Oh, I've already done it. Okay. Furnace. Is there anything else that I can glean? I don't think so. All right, let's call it a day.
Fire. Fire.
Okay. Interesting. Very red run that time. Yeah. An archaeological shopping center. This is a shame. That was an electronic keycard door. I tried, man. This whole way here was rough. This whole thing here was really shitty. But the archives kind of screwed me over there, really, because I couldn't see one of the options. Anyway, there we go. Save and continue. I'm gonna do a prediction. Will we fill all 45 rooms this run? I'm gonna go for it. I really want this as a goal. To fulfill that trophy. So, predictions live. Will we fill all 45 rooms this run? I'm gonna go and see the outer room again. Just get straight into it. Also, in about 10 minutes time, it's gonna be the first ads of the day, so I'm gonna make another coffee. Coffee time. Could do footsteps instead of gems, although that is a bit dangerous. Tool shed gives us 2 special items. I think we're gonna do that. Predict isn't showing. try a refresh, maybe. Okay, that's a decent start. Magnifying glass and shovel. All right. Let's just write down the stuff. Bit of a dud run. Did find out the green stamp on entrance room is green, says nuance, and has the number 10 on it with the 0 underlined. Okay, day 33. It worked, yeah? Yeah, I don't know why. Twitch is twitching, right? I'm gonna go against all convention here and choose the right door. Okay, start with the dark room. And build left. An immediate red, yeah. Though the bedroom after is kind of welcome. Oh my days. You are hidden. Good parlor. I wonder if since we got the blue crown, like it's just kind of made things worse in terms of red likelihood. Probably not. But it feels like the last couple of runs have just been like so many red rooms. The gems are in the black box. Every statement with the word black is false. The gems are in the blue box. Okay. We know one of these is true at least, and one of these is false at least. If that is true, then that is false. Which is a paradox. So that can't be true. That must therefore be false. So every statement with the word black. What? Every statement with the word black is false. If that's true, then it's false. Every statement with the word black is false. If it's false, then it's true. No, because blue has the word black on it. Gems are in the black box. No, but this is. I mean, within itself, though, it's a paradox, right? Every statement with the word black is false. If you. It's just false? No, but if it's false, then that's lying, and therefore that means that every statement with the word black is true. But if it's lying, then it can't be true. This is... It means every statement with the word black could be true. So the opposite of this is not every statement with the word black is true. The opposite to this is not every statement with the word black is false. I understand. Ah, man, that broke my brain. What's up, Kada? Hello, hello, hello. How are you? The gems are in the black box. Every statement with black is false. Or the gems are in the blue box. Okay. If these two... Yeah. That can't be true because then it would be false. Every statement with the word black is false. If that's a true statement, then this is saying it is false. If this is a false statement, then this could still be true. It actually has to be true. Dude, this is making no sense. How? I don't understand how that can be true. Lurk while studying? Kata, good luck with the study. I hope it goes well. Thanks for the lurk. I'm breaking my brain on this puzzle. Every statement with the word black is false. Blue has to be true. Because if blue was false, then white would be true. But it can't be. It can't be true. This must be false. Which means not all statements with the word black are false. Therefore, this must be true. Oh my. That broke my brain. Ugh. Paradoxes. Paradoxes. Paraboxes. You're kidding. Why are we getting this sort of luck with the rotations? Fuck. Okay, let's go for the key. Yoink. I'm gonna go back to the entrance lobby. You know what I should do actually is open all three in the entrance before I move on. A chapel or a... No, screw it, I'm going corridor. Fuck it. I'm forcing this through. We're going north. Let's get a den. Open these up. Reading nook? Or a kit? No, let's do a reading nook. Don't spend gems this early. Come on. You're on rank 1. Ooh. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. That, when you get half price, is like such a good combo, right? We have 2 north-facing entrances or exits. If we do this, we do set ourselves up. We can still go to the next rank twice if we want to. 2 different rooms. I'm gonna do a storeroom. Screw it. Okay. No way. Really? Okay. So if we get a greenhouse, we're solid, right? I think chapel's probably pretty good here, actually. Thanks all. I'm working on a paper as a preparation assignment for your final exam. After this one is done, you can sign up for it. Oh shit, okay. Sounds exhausting. It's so much work, isn't it? A lot of work. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. It's good, but if I build that here, if I build that, it's a dead end, and then we really struggle. I'm gonna go this way. I've got the garage car keys, actually, so we might be able to build a garage up north. That would actually be very helpful, I think. If we get an option here... I think I'd do it. We only get 1 other exit. It's a bit risky. Let's do it. You win some, you lose some, right? Let's go and see. Ooh. It's challenging. You have to write on what you can bring into the occupation that's really you and support it with literature. Ooh. And support it with literature. Dude. It sounds challenging. It's an exercise in, like, understanding your own strengths, though, right? Which is, it sounds like, which I think it's kind of interesting. Ah, this is not great. Okay, let's go, let's go commissary, because we can buy stuff that we need. Let's do that. Let me just snooze these ads once more. We'll see how we go. Set of gems, a sledgehammer, or running shoes. We're running a bit low on gems. We get 4 for this. Oh, wait. That would cost us 9. But if we got this, that would cost us 2. So actually, it's a better deal. Yeah. Let's get running shoes as well. Let's do that. Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's tough, right? I think it's good to be able to do that. It's a funny question, I think, when... You know, when people say, like, oh, like, what are your strengths? It's always kind of like... I think that's a harder question sometimes to answer than... What are your weaknesses? I think. Go to the pantry. Let's do that. Definitely. Yeah, it feels like it, right? Holy shit. We're getting some bad luck. Okay. That's good. That's good. This is going south facing. We need... let's do the armory. That keeps this going. And then we get this door here, which allows us to go... Oh, that's good. Okay. Pool. Yes. Maybe we get to build a boiler room today. We also could potentially buy the axe. It costs a fair bit. But removing the gem cost is, I think, going to be very powerful. Well, no, it is powerful. It is. No maybe about it. Kitchen's good for steps. 2 extra items if drafted or joined to it. Let's go for the bedroom closet. Maybe we get some good stuff. Are you ever going to attempt the safe in here again? In the drawing room? I mean, yes. I just feel at the minute like I don't have a clue. I really don't have a clue. So I'm kind of like, until I find extra, like, information, I don't know why I would spend time on it, really. Ah, no! Okay, we need a key card. You had to do that one first. Write a profile of your competences. You mean incompetences? Your weaknesses? Or isn't competence like what you're good at? Ugh, if we do a passageway, we do get that bottom room. That's very good, actually. I think passageway, I think it's time. I think it's time. Okay, I'll tell you what else it's time for. Time for coffee. I'm gonna let these ads run. I'm gonna make a coffee and we'll be back in a couple minutes, okay? Be right back, guys. We'll carry on. See you in a bit. Time for another coffee. Okay. Okay. Ah, right. So. Let's do it. Right. Thanks for that. Weaknesses and strengths. Sorry, competences. Is that the thing? That's the point, right? Weaknesses and strengths. On different areas. Wow. Do you have like a certain kind of word amount that you have to put in as well for that? Oh, we have a pump room. The passageway. Does the passageway have conduits? With no power. It does. Yes, it does. Okay. Passageway has power conduits. I reckon we build a pump room here. We don't need to go in yet, but this could be... Potentially, we could drain the reservoir this run. hoping for a boiler room. There's also a furnace, which we... Oh, I really need a boiler room now. If we build a furnace here... Although, if we build a furnace there, then we kind of... Yeah. Let's go for a break room instead. Right. Power with no... power conduits. Break room. Okay. Do the puzzle. Right. 11. 1 squared is 1 plus 2 squared is 4. So it's 5, right? No? Oh, does it mean 1 plus 2 squared? So 3 squared, maybe? So 9? Is that the point? Do we have to do squared after everything? So we have to do 4 minus 1 is 3. No. No, we don't. It's 4 squared. So 4 squared is 16. Minus 1 is 15. Divided by 15 is 1. Okay, 2 squared is 4. Times 2 is 8. Divided by 4 is 2. Divided by 1 is 2. Wow. Wow. Okay. Man, it would be so nice if we had a boiler room. They resort to dividing by 1 a lot. Yeah, it's probably a safe option, right? Do we go guest bedroom and then go back to the passageway? We do have a redraw if we need. Go for a patio. We could dig and we get extra gems. Okay, we could do that. If I'm honest, what we really need now is the boiler room, like right outside the passageway. If we get that, then we're golden. I don't care about 46 rooms if we build a boiler room. Sorry, Dirt. I know those points are precious, but it's hard to describe how much of a joke this is. That is rotten. The way that the boiler room is rotated means that we cannot get power to the pump room. If the doors were facing any other way, that would be immense luck. But the fact that they're facing all the other way and not towards the passageway means that we can't connect power to the passageway. If we build a boiler room here. I cannot believe how rotten that is. I'm gonna redraw. Fuck you. That sucks ass, man. It really does. Let's just build a trophy room. Fuck it. Whatever. I'm in a mood with you. Whatever. First time building a trophy room, and that's something. I cannot believe that we just had a boiler room, but it faced the wrong way. Out of 3 exits, it's like, oh, it's so bad. God damn it. Thank you for the hydrate. Hit her. All we needed.
Why?
All we needed. I said we need a boiler room that joins the passageway, and it's like, it's right there. Oh dear. Whatever. There we go. You'll join with some tea. Nice. Okay, well this is cool though. We get to see what trophies, what the trophy room is like. That would be quite neat to get this actually once we've filled this up a little bit. Recognition of outstanding excellence. Okay. Oh, I'm really gutted. I'm seriously gutted. What I'll do is we'll still half empty the reservoir though. We'll still do that. That's still something I need to do. If we half empty the reservoir, we'll go down and see if it fixes anything up. We'll try that out. Gymnasium. Right, gymnasium. Okay. Walk-in closet. Cool. What's this? A cupcake. Gave us 10 steps. That's awesome. Cool. Ah, Lady Clara. Okay. Holy shit, Kada! Thank you so much, dude. For the 15 months. Thank you, Kada. I really appreciate it. Holy cow. Welcome back. Thank you very, very much. That makes that boiler room thing feel so... I feel all better. Thank you. Appreciate it. You help me all to stay motivated. Dude, that's the tough old thing, isn't it, right? Okay, I'm going to drain the reservoir. So we need to 2, and 2 needs to go into there, and that needs to go into there. So in she goes. Ah, that's very kind. Thank you. We're going to do a bit of trial and error. If I could... Hold on. To be honest, what I think I need to do is try and get to the foundation. Don't I? Because that would be an easier way into the underground. Okay. Gotta try here. Ah, no. I already forgot. Balls. Okay, my bad. Let's go to the pool. This could be bad. I forgot twice about this. Okay. And we're cooked. No. Okay. 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 All right. Let's go. There's a nice shiny axe there that I really would love as well. We're not getting it. Peep, what now? This door here, I was like, oh, let's try and open this door. It's an electronic door, so we need a key card, which we don't have. And then this was the same. I was basically like, let me check the pool. And then, nope, we couldn't do the pool. The pool was also an electronic key card this time. So the run is done. We can't build anymore unless we find a key card, which is highly unlikely. Man, that's so rough. Set of gems, a sledgehammer, and a gem. There's no point in getting any of them. That's okay. So, chapel, spare, green room, den, entrance hall. Couple of rough runs. So what we're going to do is go underground and see what the reservoir looks like now that I've emptied a little bit of it. I can't... The boat is... Yeah, I don't think we can go anywhere. The boat is basically going to be inaccessible. Ah. Okay. Oh, right. We do know that this is... Okay, we have the answer for Arindia. Sigil. Big puzzle in Sanctum Room. We do know that Arindia, or Arinda Ares, the color I don't know because the ring of the sigil here is not clear, right? But we do know that it is sorry, one sec. Let me get my sigil book pages out because this is interesting. Where was it? Here. Right, so moat is metropolitan. So Arinda Ares was metropolitan. It would still be foggy because it's got the lines. It's this, isn't it? It's the fog look. Oh, this is so fascinating. It's so fascinating. We know that Fen Ares, I think we know this, that Fen Ares invaded or took over from within Arinda Ares. They renamed it Fen Ares, and we know that because of this symbol here, these spikes, essentially it's militaristic, it's martial, it's tight control, right? That's what it seems to be. And it's red, because these wavy lines represent the color red. Arinda Ares, if you look at the sigil here, it's the same fog. There's only 3 lines. Foggy. 3 straight lines with metropolitan. This has 5 moats. This has 8 moats. There's something about the rays that we don't understand. I don't get this because we don't have the full book. If you look at the books, there's something forth from the core will come, maybe dividing lines, splitting the sigil, something. From one sigil to another, the differ, maybe can differ in number, style, and something. The differences in these immediately reveal several things. Then, whatever this says, I don't know, but counting the rays, right, on the sigil will reveal something about the types of transportation. Were they on ships or having expanse of... Right, so a lot of unknown, but we do kind of get together. You can sort of put together a little bit of information there. And my guess is that the amount of rays defines what transportation, or the type of ray shows what transportation, right? That might even say the word transportation. Then, though, we have the shape or the look of the lines. Now, these are some examples, but there's probably more examples on this missing page. Oh, sorry, we also have... We do also have a page I didn't properly capture. Unless that is the next page. Anyway, doesn't matter. You can see here that it's talking about ship routes, carriages, through trails, and locomotion. And here it says 4 rays. Yeah, I think we can figure that out. I think... So rays... Yeah, oh, I wrote this down already. Okay, good job, past me. Maybe the amount of rays have something to do with showing the means of transportation. 4 types of travel... At least. There should be another page. I think there's 8 types of travel. Therefore, 8 types of travel. Ships. Horseback. 4 rays. Amount of rays has something to do with that, and then oh my god, why won't you just go into the thing there? Ah, what? Why won't you do it? Ah, finally. Amount of rays... to do with the climate. Yeah, and then we've written these all down now. Everything that we can tell. Martial. What are the different types? Like tribal. Oh, let's do from the top. Tribal. Agricultural. Martial. Metropolitan. Academic. Industrial. Spiritual. Poetic. Okay. Banners represent national colours of realm. And the colors. White, orange, yellow, green, pink, violet, red, black, and white. Oh, sorry, white is twice. There's no blue. Anyway, so all of that, right? All of that, I've just kind of noted down better. And that is all to say that this is foggy, metropolitan, and the straight lines, there's 3 of them. We don't know what 3 rays mean. But if this was in order of... If this here was written in order of 1, 2, 3, 4... If it was 1, 2, 3, 4... that would actually make more sense. Because... oh, shit. Didn't we see something about locomotion? I don't think we've got enough information here to really know. I don't think we do. I don't think we do. But what we could hopefully figure out, right, is Arinda Aries from this sigil. It has 5 metropolitan motes, 3 straight rays with lines through it, meaning it's foggy. So we could write transportation unknown, maybe trails, horseback. And it's foggy for sure. So 3 rays and straight rays with cross lines makes foggy. Yeah. Yeah, so we do know that this is basically the same. That and Fen Aries are the same weather-wise, but the type of transportation might have changed from horseback to locomotion. Okay, cool. Which would make sense if it was militaristic, right? And they were, like, essentially trying to take the place over. Right, we've lowered the reservoir down a little. Is that... still can't really see that through there, can we? Just there. Okay. That little thing there. That's where I want to get through. There's a big old rock in the way. Annoying. It does look like it goes further down. And that's what we need the staircase for. Yeah, okay. We didn't have that rotten luck with the furnace. No, sorry, with the boiler room. We would have been able to see that today. Well, no, I don't know, actually. We needed the foundation as well. Right, okay. Let's call it a day and start again. Next one. Gutted. Okay. Well, sorry to say, we did not find all 45 rooms. I'm going to put another prediction out, though. We'll slide empty reservoir this run. You're just bleeding them into the void. Alright, I'll put 10 whole minutes on this. Feel free to have a prediction. It is open. We're going to try and drain the reservoir if possible. We need the boiler room and the pump room, and they need to be connected via power lines, or the power conduits, or whatever they're called. And then, well, at least we can empty the reservoir that way. Doesn't necessarily mean we need to access it, but we just need to empty it. So, yeah. There's a lot that has to go right for it, but yeah, here's hoping. Just bleeded novels straight in. Straight in again. Let's do Why is there an hourglass there as well? The ladyship's chamber. Wasn't that Clara? Okay. I was thinking there might have been a stamp on the letter, but there's not. So let's do shrine. We'll see if we can get a blessing. Oh, there's also this. The trunk is locked. Something tells you it should stay that way. Okay. Right, let's go for a blessing, see what we get. I'm gonna give all me coins. The blessing of the monk. If you call it a day in a room in your house, you'll have the opportunity to draft that room from the grounds the following day. What? Okay. From the grounds. Oh, does that mean the outer room? Maybe. Oh, that's cool. Need to try and remember that blessing then, if we can. Okay, let's get corridor. Hallway. And Okay, cool. Go through here first. Library. I don't know, man. Maybe we should get another, get a book in here so we can read it. Maybe Swimbird. It might mean something more to us now if we get it. I don't know. Kind of becomes a bit pointless, doesn't it? There's a bookshop. I sold all my gold. Or I gave all my gold. Very good. Well, if we get more, we can... Yeah, if we get more, we can buy some stuff. Get the gem. I think here... What do we do? Go through this. There's 10 gold straight away. We do. We do that, right? Seems best. Best bet. Right, let's build that north, but we won't go any further. I'm gonna... Oh, well, let's see what we can buy. For 10 gold, we can buy Drafting Strategy Volume 4. Books? Oh, I see. Books purchased in the bookshop will be permanently added to the library and available to check out on your next visit. I didn't read that. So this gets added to the library list. Ah, that's cool. Okay, that's a better way of doing it. I kind of... That's so funny, man. I was just thinking about how this is... obsolete almost, but really it's not. The bookshop is what adds to it. Fun. Right, let's do hallway. It's good, eh? Yeah, it's cool. Get a chapel. So you'd think you could just read a book you buy right away. Maybe, unless, you know, in this world it's not in stock, and so what they have to do is order it to the library. I'm sure that's what goes on. Yeah. We're funding the library's growth, basically. Unbelievable. Let's do a parlor for gems. Right, good luck. What do you think is going to be? Take a look. Black, white, or blue? I reckon blue. Feeling blue. White? Okay. Alright, let's get in. The blue box is true. I knew it. The black box is true. The blue box is true. Okay. The gems are in the true box. Fuck. If these are both true, that's got to be false. Therefore, the gems are in the false box. And it's in white. If these are both false, then that's true. And the gems are in the true box. Yep, you did it. I don't know how you knew, but you just knew. It just works. If you've got exactly 2 hallways when drafting this room, double your keys. To a bunk room, we get 6 keys, right? Oh yeah. The extra coins. Mate, if we can get some good coins going on, then I'd be keen to buy more of those books. The drafting strategy ones are more interesting and probably helpful tips, right? The ones that I really want, they cost a lot, so we might not be able to get them quite yet. Yeah. Still. Hey, where's dog? Oh, here. Okay. Do this. Pretty much have to get a vault to get them. Yeah. At least at the minute, right? I mean, there's probably ways to get it better. Count small gates. If we count small gates, 8 safes. 8 dates, crack 8 safes. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. If we count small gates, well, as we know, this is potentially either the ladies' gates. We wrote these down, right? Or it's the child. But I think... yeah. Anyway. The drawing room has a few options for what that could be. But 8 dates, crack 8 safes. I'd have no idea what this should be. 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Such a puzzle, man. Such a big puzzle. God damn. Okay, we could go to the garage. Get 3 keys. West Wing Hall is probably better. Gives us more options. Build that. A greenhouse. You're more likely to draft green rooms while drafting. Yes. We do now have access to the broken lever. Sorry, to the broken lever slot. So we could potentially find... if we found an actual broken lever, we could open the antechamber. Although I feel like now that we've done that twice, my goals are slightly different. Because we've got access. We know what's in the room. So it's more about getting trophies now. Or about discovering other puzzles and things that we need to figure out. So yeah. Let's do a courtyard. Give me a shovel. Please. Keys and coins? Yeah, I'll take that. That's good. Electronic keycard. Okay, at this point, I wonder if it's best. We'll open this door. Coins, right? I wanted coins. Let's do coins. And an apple. Okay. Right, electronic keycard there. We're on day 34, aren't we? So day 33, I don't think we really learned anything. Did we learn anything day 33? Half. We learned that a half emptied or part emptied reservoir does nothing for the boat. It needs to be fully emptied. Otherwise, dud day. Day 34. A couple things about sigils, but not from any new information added to sigil section below. Right, so pump boiler room to pump room, fully drain reservoir. Okay. Day 33 sucked. It did. Really did. See what we can get. That's not good enough. We don't get that middle room, unfortunately, but a dining room is better for us. In terms of exits, it's way better. Okay, let's see. The cloister? It's a bit of a waste from here, isn't it? I really wish I could get into the middle part. No, don't apologize, dude. Like, it's middle of the night for you. Like, go sleep. Yeah, no worries at all. No worries at all. Back at about 1. Yeah, I'll be finishing probably about 1 today, but yeah, it's all good. If I see you, I see you. If not, then I'll be back later on this evening. Anyway, we'll carry on with Doom later on. So yeah. Be a tad before 1. Alright. Yeah, sounds cool. You feel a little luckier. Okay. That's a good feeling. Take it easy, dude. Right, let's open this up. Ugh. Don't like the way that that doesn't join. If we do this, that joins up to the bookshop without us having to go through the chapel. And if I'm honest, that's quite a good... It's quite a good thing to connect it up. You have to start preparing for D&D today, Kato? Starts in about 45 minutes. Oh, cool. Ah, that's sick. How many sessions in are you with that now? Let me just get that. I think we're going to do the bedroom here and connect up the house. And what I can do actually is then run down to the bookshop straight away. Oh, a sleeping mask. Nice. Cool. That's kind of helpful. I'm going to run down and buy the next book. and a broken lever is... This... I didn't look in this room, did we, before? Didn't look in it. So we've got a greenhouse, which means we can open up the bottom door, I think. Pretty sure we can open up the bottom door to the antechamber. Very good. Right, let's buy Drafting Strategy Volume 5. So both of those are now added to the library. That's awesome. Bookshop. Bought. That's wicked, man. That's cool. That leads us onto like some extra objectives. Read. That's fun. Today is session 11. Holy cow. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, session 11. I can imagine, like, by this point, right, it must be pretty, Wait, why did I just get a ton of... Hold on. I've misunderstood this. I thought the sleep mask only worked the first time you entered each bedroom at all. But it's not. It's the first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask. So we just gained 10 steps. Man, that is great. Okay. Way more powerful than I thought. Sorry, yeah, it must be getting to the point, right, where, like, all of the decisions and, like, history to characters and stuff must be pretty, like, full on. Okay. We could go boudoir, get some more steps again, or a break room gives us items, or a gymnasium opens more exits or entrances. We do the boudoir. Let me just think. We've got the north out of the dining room. That's an electronic door. I think therefore we need the gymnasium. Break room has items. We could get a key card. And if you call it a day in a break room, tomorrow you will begin the day with a staff key card. So maybe we could... That's another good option, to be honest. But it does mean this has to go north. The dining room could go north as well. Let's do break room. See if we get the item in the darts puzzle. Final though, before we do that, I'm gonna do the dining room north door. We'll see. Yeah, okay, so secret passage we can go through. One of our team got its soul separated from its body last time, so she's playing with a brand new character now. You got cursed and your alignments flipped. Oh shit, okay. Ah, it sounds awesome. Really cool. A bedroom? The types of bedroom are the servants' quarters. Could be the maid quarters, which is red and purple. Could be a boudoir. Could be... guest bedroom, indoor nursery, master bedroom, leadership. All of these look like dead ends. Only these two are not. So I don't think a bedroom's the right call. We could go for halls. If we go for hallways, that gives us options. Actually, I think we do hallways. I was going to choose green room, but there's not many options left. And at the minute, I don't think we can build duplicates. I don't know, apparently we can. Hallway doors are always unlocked. If we do get a great hall with the foyer, that's very powerful. And it goes north. Okay, go on then. Sorry, yeah, so you love the curse and kind of want to keep it. Is that just because of like the what it means for your character and this sort of the story of that? Is that why? Okay, let's go gymnasium, I guess. How many steps do we have? Before I go in, I think we go back to the greenhouse to open up the south door. I think that matters. I'm gonna run out of steps if we're not careful. Very good. Okay, some ads are about to run. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We run them just once an hour. Keep pre-rolls off the channel, but I'm going to just pop to the bathroom and then we'll carry on. I'll be back in a minute, okay? Yeah, yeah, shit, sorry about that. Just sorting some plans out for today. Okay. Well, the rain's pretty relaxing, right? Oh, one thing... I think I've not realized this. But we've got the sprinkler system on. And I think what that is doing in the greenhouse, because we didn't have it on before, and in the pump room, when we were emptying the reservoir, we filled every other room, and I think what that does is cause these gem flowers to grow. I think. I'm going to put it in my notes. Cool. Right, so we lowered that, or we opened the south door. That's still locked. So now we just want to go north. Do we want to check out the break room? I didn't do the puzzle yet, did I? That might be a good idea. If we do the gymnasium north door... We only have 2 gems. I think we do the break room first. If we do the break room now, we could get gems. We could also get electronic keycard or anything, right? Or dice, which will help us to re-roll in case the draft is not good. So, yeah, let's do that. Right, 2. 4 squared is 16. Minus 10 is 6. Oh, you sneaky little bastard. So now it's yellow. So I guess we've got to go... Yeah, 13 minus 10, then 3 squared. Cool. Alright, so 9. So this color, the square, comes after you've done the color on the dartboard. So 20 minus 16 is 4. 4 squared is, where is it? 16. 2 keys. Whatever, that's fine. Open this up. Another aquarium, man. We're getting tons of those. What we'll do, though, if we remember, is to finish the run in the break room. If we can make sure to do that, then we'll be solid. Sorry, Cater, I missed the thing you were talking about that, though. So the story, your character endures pain a lot. You only want to help the team. And now you've got a pain curse, but it can kill you or one of your teammates. You endure pain so that you can help the team, but now you've got a pain curse. Interesting. Okay. If we do a mailroom, the next run we'll get the delivery. And the delivery will give us gems, keys, maybe a magnifying glass or a compass. It'll give us some items. Maybe some gold. And yeah, maybe we do the mailroom. I don't have a magnifying glass this run, do I? Because there's a stamp. I'm gonna get the mailroom. Unfortunately, we can't. Oh, it's a coupon book. Okay, I need gold for that. But this has a stamp, and I really wish I could magnify that. Because that says something of Fen Ares. It's a pentagon, look. It's a pentagon. There's a red flag. And then there's something written underneath. If we had a magnifying glass, we'd be able to look at that. I really do want to see what that says. So, entrance. None. Okay. Yep. That's cool. Jay, how you doing? Welcome. Never got the point of this game. What's it about? So, it's very hard to explain when, like, we're quite far in, right? But at its core, it's a puzzle game, but it's like a roguelite. We start the game, and we're given this letter that by our relative. In his will, he gives us access to his estate. He's like, I'll give this to you, but you have to find room 46, right? You count all of these 9 rows and 5 columns, that's 45. So room 46 is obviously like an extra room that's not in the 45. Every time you go in, you can see each room has different exits and entrances. Each time you go to one of those exits, it gives you 3 options of different rooms that you can build. And your aim is, originally, your aim is to go through the house and reach this antechamber. Yeah. The way that you do that is hopefully to build a network that you can walk through. Sounds like a headache. I can't explain like how much I've loved playing this. Like it is such a good game. Like it is made incredibly well, and it's very slow. Like there's a lot of detail and tons of interesting like connections and lore, and kind of as you start to go through the game, you start to realize, like, you know, a lot more stuff is going on than what you first realized, and you find stuff out about all sorts of things. So you use a notepad. Yeah, so the actual Steam notepad, I've just been going through, every day is a different run. So like a roguelite, you know, when you do different runs, the way they do this is days. So I'm on day 34 at the minute. And I've made notes every day of things that I've learned, or like new things, any new thoughts. And you can see, I mean, there's tons of stuff. Some of these earlier ones, there were like little puzzles that I figured out. Some of the early puzzles I still have like no idea about. But man, I've not played a game like it. Sounds fun, but also like a concussion. Yeah, it's fair enough. But honestly, like, so I don't know if you probably are aware of Carnage. He's one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, right? Yeah, okay. So I saw a video of his, just like a YouTube short, where he talked about the notepad on Steam. And it was because he was playing this game, he actually was talking about it. And that made me kind of like aware of this as an actual thing you can use. It's really helpful. The other thing is the screenshots. So yeah, now it's like everything we see. Excuse me. Any like books or interesting, you know, letters or whatever it might be, I'm taking pictures. It's so if you just press F12 and it takes a screen, it just literally takes a screenshot of whatever's on screen at that time, of the full monitor. Yeah. You could do that in any game, right? You can do that in all sorts. But it looks like, I didn't know this, but you could change that to other games. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so that's an accidental screenshot I took of Satisfactory. Yeah. And these are all my Blueprints ones. Yeah, nice. It's so cool to play and watch. Yeah, it's an experience, man. I've never played something like this, or I may have played things that have certain similarities, but like, yeah, this is something just incredible. And I kind of, typically in the morning streams, I've been playing Blueprints, apart from recently when we've had the lead up to Doom Dark Ages, and then in evening streams we're doing Doom. But it's kind of one of those things for me where like every morning I've been like, I want to just have, you know, more hours on the game, and I kind of don't want it to end. Like it's always a good feeling when it just goes like, and here's something else for you, because it's kind of like, oh shit, like you just feel like this is a real deep game to get into, that on the surface seems kind of simple, but actually is really interesting. So yeah, it looks like more trouble than it's worth you. It looks like it would develop your brain and attention to detail. Yeah, definitely it does. It does. And also I will say this, like we were talking about this yesterday with Doom, with Dark Ages. Was it Dark Ages or Doom Eternal? It doesn't matter. We were talking about it with the Doom games, right? That sort of drip of dopamine, like how it kind of gives you, like the Doom games give you something like every, you know, mission, every whatever it might be, there's like a new weapon, or there's a new challenge and a new reward, or whatever it might be, a new upgrade. Like This kind of feels like that. Like, I'm on my 34th run through the game, and I have different goals now, or like new goals that I didn't have before, but even still, there's like, pretty much every run there's something new that you're finding out. Like, something that you may have missed before, or like, yeah, it's very, very good. Yeah. So every time you go through a room, you see in the top left, we've got the number and footsteps. That's our energy. That's a limit on how much you can actually explore in a day. So I'm now going to go to the gymnasium, right? You've got to go out and up. So that's going to be... it's going to cost me like 5 steps, I think. Ah, there's running shoes. Nice. Cool. So these running shoes, there's a chance that every time you would normally lose a footstep, like a step, you actually don't lose it. They kind of help you to go a bit further than normal. Hey, welcome, Soph. Hello, hello. What have we achieved so far? Oh, I tell you what we've just achieved. Is a dead end. Right before the antechamber. Ugh. Okay. Boudoir. We could keep going. Yeah, we could do the boudoir and keep going. We've got the sleep. I've got a sleep mask, which would give me extra steps. Let me just look at my notes. One sec. Crown. Where was the crown? Didn't I... Sorry, I'm just looking through. I didn't write down what the crown did. Do you have keycard? No. No, I don't. But I have the break room in my thing, which I've upgraded. The break room means that if I end the day in the break room, I'll start the next day with a keycard. So I need to just make sure we do that. Yeah, you do boudoir as well. I know. I think I'm gonna do that. And search again. It keeps the run going, which I think is the main thing, really. This is what I've got. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we've got a dining room. Okay, so eating food in this game is a way for you to gain energy. So you can see here, we've got the different rows. Each row is a rank. Once you get to rank 8, this row, if you have a dining room, then it basically puts a meal in the dining room. So you gain like 20 steps or something. So it's pretty decent, like, to have that in a run. Obviously, we're a bit low on steps, really, so it's good. It's a good thing we've managed to do that. The mechanarium has one door for each mechanical room in your house. It's been a while since we played this. I'm trying to remember what all the terms are. Mechanical rooms, I actually don't have... I don't have any. Man alive, that's rough. Okay. It's the only choice. Yeah, these three, I could choose from these three. I'm thinking I'm going to do an indoor nursery. Because we still do have this door in the gym that we could choose. This is, whenever you draft another green room, you see the borders are different colors. If we draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. It's something, right? The lavatory is just a dead end with nothing in there. Mechanarium, unfortunately, because I don't have any other doors, any other mech rooms. That's stuff like the pump room, the boiler room, maybe the furnace, I'm not sure. But anything that's actually based around mechanical. I think we do this. That's only going to have the entrance. No other doors are open. But yeah, let's do that. Indoor nursery. Probably shouldn't have come in here if I didn't need to, but yeah, well. There's something to do with this geese as well, this goose. So, I've seen this goose somewhere else, small and in the maid's quarters. Don't know if it's just a thing, but it's so sus, you don't know what it is. It is bloody sus, it is. There's also interesting things here. What's this? That to me looks like it's trying to be something. I know it's a Rubik's Cube, but you know. Don't need the lavatory unless you've had dinner. Hey, Dante. Man, imagine if they did that. Like a secret benefit to the lavatory. Okay, the aquarium or the dark room. Let's do the aquarium. It's every color of room. Yeah. We'll go in there in a second. I'm gonna go eat. And then we'll be back. We don't have a trophy room, but we will still get 20 steps. Nice. Right, because we opened the aquarium, which is every color of room, right? It's also a green room. So we do have 2 more gems in the nursery as a result of that. So we'll go pick them up. Yeah, aquarium nursery trigger, exactly. Hello, gems. It's a bit late on the compass. If you're wondering what the compass does, well, here you go. Read it for yourself. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. So we're already pretty far north, but it's obviously useful if you're trying to build up towards the antechamber. The compass is quite useful. Okay, let's see. Armory, I've got no coins, so there's There's no point having it. Get the breaker box. It's a bit of a shame. Yeah, breaker box. We'll see what this is. Rip run. Balls. Okay, let's just open the patio. There's a bit of a question I have with the patio I've not figured out yet. So, gonna give it a look. Turn off the gym. There is a south-facing door as well, so the run is essentially dead, but it's okay. I have a screenshot of a puzzle from the aquarium that we found a long time back. Here it is. Here's that screenshot, right? This. You can see there's a barbecue, there's chairs, there's a central table, and there's an X on the spot, on the floor, next to the barbecue. We saw a similar X on the spot in the laundry room. In the laundry room, I was able to dig with a shovel by this laundry machine, and there was like treasure. There was a key. This to me seems like it's the same thing, but I can't seem to do anything. I've tried with shovels and I can't do a thing. I guess part of me isn't 100% sure that the patio is the room. The only reason being, maybe there's a patio. Sorry, maybe there's another green room with a barbecue. I don't know. I'm not sure. Can you move the grill? I've tried interacting with it. They just really want us to build a toilet, don't they? Room's dead. Run's dead anyway. Let's build a toilet. Sure. I will try anything. It does look like it's in the wrong position, but you can't interact in any way with it. The items I have is a sledgehammer. I don't have a shovel, but we've tried with a shovel before, and there is no interact. The cursor in the center of the screen would change if we could, What if you dig where it should have been? An interesting thought. Well, like that is the point, right? That's a really good point. Is that this is in a different layout and there's only 3 chairs. I would still take it to represent the patio. Like this, for example, here is showing us use the key that you find in the laundry and well, we found the key in the laundry. Use it on the filing cabinet. This is the archives. It's not an exact representation. The archives is laid out a little bit differently to this, but it's still enough to make you recognize the room. So I still feel like there's something with the patio. So, I think that's the issue, really. That's the issue. Well, okay. We'll figure it out. If we go... Because the run is over. So I'm gonna go to the break room and we're gonna figure it out. Call it a day in the break room. It's, yeah, 5 to 12. Okay, cool. We've got time. Let's do another one. By the way, yeah, don't give me any solutions and stuff, please. Or hints, just a reminder. It's about figuring out the puzzles. We'll call it a day in here. And then we should start the next day with a key card and with a there's something to do with our blessing, actually. We can... I think we can build another break room straight away. Wouldn't know anyway. No, it's all good. It's more... It's Soph. Yeah, no, Yeah, I think... The thing is, like, it's more... You don't know what you don't know. The thing is, right? I mean, whatever. We'll take a shovel and go take a look. I just I've really tried looking with the shovel, and still not found it. So, I thought that maybe there was something else. Okay, well, day 35. Unfortunately, our runs the last few days have been kind of shortened. But the library, we bought 2 books in the bookshop, so it's at least something. You gave up on it because of it? Yeah, it's a bit of a pain, right? I really did properly look. Okay, we'll go for the tool shed. Here's a shovel straight away. And a sledgehammer. You're on day 70 now. Damn, so you're like, you've done double what I've done in terms of days. Too dense for many of the puzzles and need a lot of help. You really try to solve things on your own. Some of the things are like really tough. Some of the things are brutal. I don't understand this at all. What does it mean? Call it a day in a room in your house. You'll have the opportunity to draft that room from the ground following day. Okay. This was a game you played in your childhood with no internet access. You would have just have to give up on it entirely. Yeah, there's certain things I don't understand. So there's this puzzle that it has. Well, it's one of the first things that you kind of find are these safes. And then you go through and there's these paintings and you figure out there's a puzzle with these paintings where you have to find out what the paintings represent. They give you these letters. Those letters then form a sentence. That sentence is then another puzzle. And that puzzle is the sentence, here's the painting puzzle. Then this is working out what it says. And here's the sentence. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. This was one of the earlier puzzles that we've kind of encountered. Fuck that. It's one of the earliest ones we've uncovered, but I still am no closer. We've got a little bit, but look, like, I'm trying to write down any questions that I have. Any questions, and then you kind of, from there, you hopefully, even sometimes you ask a question that then leads you on to think something, right? So, we do know that in certain rooms there's things that represent gates. So, for example, right, in the drawing room, there's a safe, and there's paintings. The paintings has measurements of their strides, which is also your gate. G-A-I-T-S. So I've tried to write down what that could be. The drafting room, there's a calendar with a picture on it. That picture has literally 8 gates. Like, you know, in a garden. There's an office, and there's little statues of someone called Isaac Gates. So there's 3 of those Isaac Gates statues. So I'm figuring out that you can count different things that mean, either like mean gate or rhyme with gate or something. And that's kind of where I'm at the minute. But I don't have a clue what that means for the next part of it. So even though I know I've seen 8 gates on the calendar, right? There's a safe in the drafting room. What does that mean? If we count small gates, okay, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Where do we get the dates from? I have no idea. So, yeah. Especially later, this game is just like, solve this puzzle, input the solution, congrats, your reward is another puzzle. Guess what the reward for that puzzle is? I feel like a problem with the puzzle in this game is that many solutions are stupid convoluted and many are stupid simple, and you don't know which is which. I think that's the cool thing, though. I don't know. I think that is kind of what keeps it interesting. It's the fact that it's got simple enough puzzles sometimes for people just to go, ah, shit, like, I've got something. And then it's got interesting, like, really tough ones that probably this will last us a long time until we figure it out. And eventually when we do, it's going to be great. But, yeah, you know. Fuck, give me a gun and some monsters. See, the notepad is our gun. And the puzzles are monsters. Ah, shit. Okay, let's get in anyway. Who knows what we'll figure out. Okay. Right, so let's go for keys. You'd feel like killing things after this game too. Yeah, well, that's why Doom is the perfect antidote. It's really cool though. I have to say, like, it's great to play this, especially in the mornings, like when you're kind of feeling a bit fresh, you know, when my brain is somewhat working. Ah, okay, so this is another little... We had another little hint to this puzzle. To this. That is another letter. We have a thing up here. Wait, where did I write that down? Names, classrooms. Sorry. Chess pieces. Workshop. Okay, I'm writing down all of the different letters I find in the workshop. Hmm. Sorry. The game is smart. The thing is, it's designed in such a way so that, like, I really feel like it's designed in such a way that you could pick this up and just play it until you reach the credits, which we've done. We've finished the original goal of reaching room 46. I've done that. And it's designed in a way, I think, to keep people... It's just amazing the way it kind of keeps you sort of moving. And I think now there's a lot of stuff that I'm noticing and things, but really I think that's probably the main... I reckon that's the main task of the game, is just to notice things. It's not necessarily to be able to, like, solve things. I just think if you keep noticing things and writing it down or taking a screenshot, eventually your brain will just begin to make connections. You know? I think that's like the main thing. Eventually you just start to go like, try new things. So you build a, you know, you go to build rooms and you see a room you've not built before. Like, build it, because you're gonna find information in that new room that you've not found before. And that, I think, is what helps to keep the game progressing, you know. Did you make all possible contraptions at workshop? No idea. There's definitely some I've not made. So we can mix different things here. Shovel and the broken lever, for example. Which I don't know what that does. Sledgehammer and broken lever. Oh, plus something else. Yeah, I've had this a couple times. There's 3 ingredient combinations which I haven't figured out yet. I don't know what this is all about. There's an item that I've not tried that I need to. But yeah. I've crafted certain things. I've crafted like mostly with the shovel. Oh, we could maybe do the sledgehammer and... No, don't. We've tried a few things. Green means you've never made it. No, green means you can make it. Green means it's a possible combination. Yeah. Can you show your room... Oh, wait. The shovel sledgehammer? Just mash them together. I haven't crafted that. Show me your room directory. This is all of the rooms I've got. It's quite a few rooms now, actually. We've pretty much got all of them. Wow, we really have got a lot of them. Studio editions. I haven't built the dovecote yet, I don't think. Okay. Found floor plans. Outer rooms. Shovel hammer, it smashes dig spots and digs into trunks. Okay. Let's go this way. Right. Let's go back and build from the bottom. Things I'm looking out for this run would be like a library. Let's do the parlor. Love to find a library and not sure what else. Right, let's do a puzzle. Here we go. These are kind of interesting little logic sections that you can just figure out. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. Right, so one of these is lying because they can't both be true. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. The gems are not in a box. Oh no, they say the same thing. They say the same. I think it's in this box. Because these two, if they're both false, then it would essentially be saying the gems are in a box with a true statement. Which would mean it's in this one. But if they were both false, this would also be false. Because the statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. If this is false, then that is saying this is also false. They can't all be false because we need at least one true. So the gems are not in a box with a true statement. These must be true, which means I think this one is false. And it's in this one. Sweet. Thank you, sir. Which trophies? I've only got the one, the Reach Room 46 trophy. It's a good chapel. Let's do chapel. You failed another parlor. You like when you watch someone else solving parlor because your brain can stay relaxed. It's Schadenfreude. It's like, ha ha ha. Struggling with the parlor puzzle, are you? Let's go for some gold. The way I see it, if they weren't in the white one, they'd be in both the others, and you can't have gems in both. Oh yeah, yeah, true. It's quite a simple way of seeing it. Damn. Okay, I think either observatory or storeroom. I think we're gonna go storeroom because it's better to get supplies early. That's fine. Fuck. I messed up. Wait, no I didn't. Did I? Parlor, hallway, entrance hall. Damn. Schadenfreude is such a good word. Okay, gonna have to do security. Good enough to name your firstborn after it. Wait, is that... Man, is that a Schadenfreude joke? Shit. Okay. Yeah, let's go observatory. Do that. Go north. Holy shit. Look at that. Bonuses. The last time you felt true Schadenfreude was when your shitty former boss's shop went bankrupt. Did you have a victory sip? I hope you had a few victories. Just like a... We keep zooming out with the telescope. Ah, yeah, that's a fair point, actually. That is what we're doing. How does this thing work? Do it then. It's a good business idea and her incompetence bankrupted it. Yeah, shoot. It makes you realize, right, that everybody's improvising. Well, you know. Mostly. Let's go guest bedroom. I want steps. Hey, Blackbird. Welcome. I often wonder if the guy who came up with the term one-hit wonder came up with any other phrases. Oh dear. Great Hall? We get that here. That's interesting, actually. How's the random rooms treating you? Good. This is... Yeah, it's been good. It's getting more difficult to It was when you start, every room is new, so every run you get tons of new things. Now I'm trying to kind of target pretty specific goals, and it's getting more difficult to find those things, you know. However, at the same time, I guess I'm more able to like discount things that I know won't be useful. So just using the lockpick kit to open whatever doors I can. But yeah, it's fantastic. It's such a cool game. Ah, so that's the way through. North. Ah, damn, that's a good find. How are things with you, Blackbird? Welcome to the stream. Is this the lever? No. So, I don't think that's going to be the lever in there. I think that's just a dead end. Okay. It's a good start. Could use some strong coffee instead of these girly capsule ones. Are you on about the pods that you have in like is it like different pod machines or whatever? Yeah. Lose half your steps, man. That's such a shame. That's such a good room in terms of exits, but that is shit. don't know if there's any point in me doing that, right? If we do it, yeah. Yeah, if you have the resources. The thing is, it's like 3 extra doors. I'm gonna do it. Whatever. Let's just do it. It has power as well. It's got power lines, so it's worth it. You never know what you can find, right? You never bloody know. The furnace joins up to power. I need a boiler room. That's what I really need. Oh wait, no, there's a patio. Okay, we'll do this. If it is that it's just awkward, we'll do the patio now that we know. There's an archive or a passageway. Let's do a passageway. Because that's also got our conduits. So now, holy cow, come on. We have a chance of getting a pump room and a boiler room. We need a swimming pool, don't we? Okay. Although I should have built the archives for the... Oh. Alright, whatever. You said that with a shovel... May I suggest a fix for the area to dig in? Yeah, the spot should be bigger. Sofa's right. I know. It is actually a little bit shit. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I would have never figured that out, to be honest. So, yeah, fair enough, Sofa. Thanks, dude. That was not good. What are the plans for the pump room? So I need the pump room and the boiler room because I want to drain the reservoir. But we have to have both. So. There it is. I guess they made it like that to prevent people finding it on accident. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. If you had the shovel, you'd just come across it. That's true. I feel though like a simple... Well, no, it would be a bit of a weird thing if they had a trigger that was like, once you've done the aquarium. You know, it would be a bit strange. Holy shit. Is that filing cabinet key useful? Yeah, we need the archives. If we get the archives, that would be useful. It's going to be extra lore. Okay, let's go straight away. Take a look. Yeah, big place. So we found in the archives, right? We found this Marigold. Some interesting stuff here about Marion Marigold, Mary P. Jones, our mother, our mom. We also opened up this filing cabinet. Yeah, and found these things which talked about peace and the Fen army in a civil war defeating the royalists and the royals. The royals fled. They ran away. House Desolate. House Desolate. Desolates. So we have discovered that. That was when we got the key from the laundry room. It does tell you, yeah, the aquarium does tell you. And here is the other drawer. We got... Nice, an upgrade disc. And a certificate of birth. Screenshot. East Reddington Hospital certificate of birth. This document attests that Mary Matthew Epson was born to Lady Clara Epson and Simon H. Sinclair in this hospital at 4:05 a.m. Tuesday, the 22nd day of January in the 6th era, 1958. 22/1/1958. In witness whereof, East Reddington Hospital certifies that the information above is true, as verified by its duly authorized officer of the Fen Aries Registrar of Persons. Lily Rizian Rose, and Sarah Drivian. Okay. Interesting. And thus the devil were born, and this monster of a mansion came to be. Never knew Matthew could be a woman's name. Middle names, I guess. Maybe it's... Well, first of all, who is Matthew? Matthew. We know this. Don't we already know... Hold on. We have a list of names. We've seen Matthew before. It's here. Mary Matthew Jones. So she kept her maiden name. Sarah has the fancy font. Yeah. I guess that's just to represent different signatures. Right. Yeah. You've seen a female cat called Matthew. Whoever named their female cat Matthew deserves a pat on the back. That's such a cool name. I think Matthew's just a generally cool name for a cat anyway. Did you guys ever have like names that you were gonna be called and then you ended up being called what you are called? What could this be? Let's go for the archives floor plan. Okay, a break room. That's okay. We could call it a day in the break room again. Right. I just want to see what this maybe means. I'm gonna write some thoughts down because we have her birth date now, and that's really interesting, actually. Found patio key. Damn dig spot. It's hard to find. Archives draw revealed Mary Matthew Epson birth certificate. There's gonna be some ads actually, guys. I've been snoozing them. I can't do that any longer. We'll be on for another sort of half hour today or something. Till the end of this day, basically. And yeah, but I'm gonna have to let them run now. I'm just gonna be making some notes while they do, and then yeah, we'll be cracking on when they're back. When you're back, yeah. Did we solve some of the rooms? Some of the rooms with the circle symbols. What rooms were they, Dante? What rooms were they? You totally would have preferred the other name. You know, I was gonna be called Sebastian, and I'm so glad I wasn't. So glad. Born (1958). How does this compare with the passports in the vault? Maybe this is one of the dates to use on the safes. Maybe. I don't have a clue. 1/22 1958. 22/1 1958. 1/22/58, etc. Okay. Names on certificate. Dr. Lily Parisian Rose. Sir Slide is way better than Sebastian. That's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm a Chris. That's my actual name. But it's yeah. Closely guarded secret only revealed in moments of self-loathing. So the eight ones with each continent. The 8 ones with each continent. Oh yeah. No, I did. Those are the classrooms, right? By the way, a classroom run would be where ideally we would build 8 classrooms because each classroom represents a different grade. We only managed to build 4 on that run. We only managed to build 4 on that run. But the 4th one was the one with the maps. You mean the one with the maps, right? Come on, light. You mean this one? Maybe you don't. I'm not sure actually. Unless you mean the puzzle room that is downstairs, like in the basement. This. In which case, I've only unlocked that one room, so I have no idea. Like that's going to be a puzzle that we won't get for a while. Yeah. Okay. You meant downstairs? Okay. Yeah. I was going to put the names on the list. So, down here, we have Lily, Ryzian Rose, Doctor. And Sarah Drivian. Fen. Okay. I feel like we've seen a Lily though somewhere else. I feel like that's not the first time we've seen Lily. You know what? I think, weirdly enough, I feel like in my brain I've got an image of Lily being one of the names on a class test. I think one of the early class tests. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's wrong or right, but I can just find that. No, maybe not. Maybe that's wrong. Okay, we've got to keep an eye out for a Lily somewhere. Mom gave you all her kids' 2 first names, with the second one being the one you're actually referred to by. Oh, right, okay. Originally, it was supposed to be Sophie Charlotte. You'd go by Charlotte. Your parents listened to a bunch of Celine Dion. Changed your name to Celine Sophie. Oh, really? Damn. How do you feel about that? I mean, it's, I don't know, it's kind of cool. Kind of a cool reason. Okay, 8. 4 squared is 16. 20 minus 18 squared is 4. 10 minus 1 is 9. Minus 8 is 1. Times by 3 is 3. Squared is 9. Wow, my throat is waking up this morning. Waking up with as much protesting as possible. I don't know if this is going to be a pool room. I really could do with a pool room. But that could be anything, right? The gem cost might be a hint. Yeah, it definitely is. But there's so many rooms that cost 1 gem. Like there's a fair few green rooms that cost 1. I think the pool does also cost 1, but this could be a kitchen. It's a bit of a punt if I was just gonna go for it. I think this is my best bet if I'm honest. I think Rotunda is the best. Yeah, archived code check, yeah. It could still be a fill all slots run, yeah. The only problem I have is that my footsteps, my energy is shit. I don't have. I don't have many ways of doing this. Well, I tell you what, let's do the rotunda anyway. Let's turn this round. We'll go through. If the bunk room says if you have 2 hallways, I thought you could have 1 of each room. Yeah, but I thought the same thing for a while, but it turns out that the hallway is the name of that, but it's also the name of the whole grouping. So these are all hallways. So it just means if you have 2. Yeah. Garage. Let's do the closet. I don't want to do the garage. Come on, we have the boiler room. It's honestly, it's been incredible luck. If we get the pool room, basically what I'm thinking is if I could, I would run now to the West Wing Hall. But because of my step count, it's going to cost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to get there. It's half my steps. Like, I think now I need to look for something else, you know, if I'm honest. Redraw. Yeah, kitchen or dining. Yeah. Can I just keep rotating, or do they only rotate once? Huh. Okay. That's cool. Let's do this. Oh, hey, T. Hello, hello. And Neem as well. Welcome. How are you both? Hope things are good. I'm on a little bit of a interesting run. I need a pool room. Give me pool room. Commissary is potentially good for food, but I really need a specific room. That's second best. I'm going to take that. Okay. Hello. How far did you get in Dark Ages? I got up to mission 11, so yeah, we're going to carry that on tonight. Cannot wait. Yeah, did a lot of it. But yeah, we're gonna be carrying on. Crap, man. Let's try this. I think the archives might have killed the opportunity for a pool room. Because 2 out of 3, we're not seeing every 3rd room, are we? So many of these could have been a pool. All good. redraw. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I missed the answer. Was reading an email. Could you repeat? I got to mission 11. We're about to start mission 11. So did a fair amount, but dude, it honestly, Dark Ages is awesome. It's been a really cool time so far. Yeah, very excited. Okay, we can go through here. You can't see any? Oh. This one? A bunk room. And we've dead-ended. That is so bad. Okay, alright. Oh yeah, going to bunk for dining. Yeah, will do. Will do. Let's do this. Whatever. Is it a pool? It's a laundry. Fuck. Okay. Lol. That's such a shame, man. Just open left and right antechamber doors. Yeah, simple. Where's the dining room? It's bedroom, drawing room, dining room. Bedroom, drawing room. Okay. It's about halfway through. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Something like that. Although the missions have got longer as we've gone through, so it's actually been more. I'd say the first like 4 missions were actually quite short compared. So, yeah, who knows, right? Let's buy more keys while we're here. Neem, sorry, I missed your message. You're happy to report that the birdies are beautiful and healthy and growing by the minute. However, I'm sad to report that your Subnautica challenge run died right before the end. Ah, no, that's devastating. How, was that when you were trying to find, like, the plants and stuff for old friend, for old mate? Dude, that's such a pain. Right, where am I going? What am I doing? Laundry? Do I need the laundry? There was a dig spot, but... Oh, no, that's one we've already dug. That's for the archives key. Okay, let's do Rotunda. We'll go back to the bottom of the map and... No, we still have the boiler room we can go through. I go to the West Wing Hall, build those 2, see what they are. Maybe it's a swimming pool. Then maybe the boiler room opens straight into a pump room. Could be. You've forgotten to go into rank 8 before backtracking to dining room too many times. Yeah, it's, I'm glad you said, actually. Bird pigs. How did you get to room 46? I've done it twice now. How did I? I don't remember. Well, I mean, a lever going through the antechamber down the foundation. right? Sorry, I'm a bit confused what you mean. Pantry, chapel, parlor, hallway. Pantry, chapel, parlor, hallway. And reading nook, workshop, hall. Yeah. Okay, none of those things. Metal detector and shovel. Doesn't that mean that you can find more keys or something? I don't care. I don't care. I think I've done it before. Right, let's open these. A breaker box, the armory, and a... I don't have enough gems. I don't have enough gems. Whew. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Okay. No, it was in the lava area right before you meet old mate. Okay, you just counted that as right before then because you would not have died after that. You already had all the plants ready. Yes. Okay. Yeah. You only have to go down there once. Funnily enough, that's something I didn't know. I think I remember like taking about 3 times as long as I should have done. Right, I hired out this bird last time. This book last time just because I was curious. But I think... maybe we'll give it a read actually just to see if it rejigs anything. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there's not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not sea bird, you are not swim bird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams and the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Sad book, but what is this talking about? Blue, right? Blue, I think, is the color of Orinda Aries. I think. And green and red and yellow. I think we have the colors for those. Well, we know that red is Fen Aries. That is the one that overtook Orinda. Invaded or defeated or whatever. Green, I think, is Nuance. I think yellow... I don't remember what yellow was. They each represent different realms. So in this game, when you see colors, think of the realms, because it's probably talking about that. Especially when it's a book written by Marion Marigold, who was, like, using this name as a pseudonym. So... Yeah. Sad children's book with unhappy ending. Slido, what? Very sad book. Okay, well, we've given it a read. I mean, I've already got the screenshots to it, so that's fine. I actually wonder, next time we get the library, which will be tomorrow now, but next time we get the library, we will get the order list, so we'll be able to, yeah, we'll be able to see new books, I think, because we bought a couple of new books from the bookshop last run. Okay, let's go back up to the boiler room. So, hall, workshop, nook, hallway. Well, just straight down. Nothing you could have done you think was really bad luck. There's this big area with the dragon thing. He's throwing fireballs at you. Yes, I know. You tried to dodge them by sticking to the outer walls of the cave. Pantry Great Hall corridor, weight room, Pantry Great Hall corridor. But then there were two warpers. Yo, the warpers are rough, man. Yeah. One warped you out of your prawn suit. Within half a second, you got warped again. You assume you were warped right into the lava. That is devastating. Yeah, the warpers are nasty as, right? I can imagine on a something as intense as that mod, like, it must be pretty spooky. It sounds great fun, honestly. It sounds really fun. Okay, we've got power, but no pump room because we don't have a swimming pool. We have 8 steps. If we get a pool, we do not. We have an armory. We can't build anything else. Ran out of gems. One thing I forgot about, to be honest, we've got an upgrade disc. We should have used it. Silver key for pool is a good trick. I thought then, that's why I thought that, but yeah. Didn't work this time. I forgot to use the upgrade disc, so it'll stay in the archives drawer, I think, so we can pick it up again in future. What a sad end to a run there. Shame. Does pool cost a gem? It does, yeah. Hey Dirt, welcome back, dude. Good luck today. Hope it was a decent rest. Yeah, run is dead. That's fine. Okay, let me make a note of the upgrade. Got upgrade disc, but didn't get a chance to use. Pick this up from archives when next drawing this room up. Holy shit, man! I need the protection from the shelter for that red room. The archives has been nasty, worse than I thought, honestly. But I think that's the end of this run. I can't make it to the break room. And we can't buy anything. I've got 8 coins. It doesn't matter. We couldn't buy anything now. Drafting, furnace, and then gambling for shelter. Okay. I'm gonna call that run a day. It's fine, I'm just sorry for the fishies. Oh, sorry, what's that? The warp is the hands down the most dangerous thing in this challenge. On a previous run, I died because I was in my CMOS, so I didn't have to worry about decompression or diving sickness, except then you got warped outside. So annoying. They are so annoying. Are you thinking you'll just get straight back into it, Neem? Do you need time to recover? That was such a close one. Such a close one. Okay, well, a decent run there, not too bad. We found some stuff out. We got the birth certificate in the archives, which is some sweet lore. What did it say? East Reddington Hospital. We know where our mum was born. Her parents. When she was born. We know something about the 6th era. See, this is interesting as well. There's things about the eras that we don't really understand at the minute. But yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We took a picture of a goose. Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh, that's what the crown does. Okay, we should use this. The first time you draw a red room while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft pool. If you do, gain a gem and redraw floor plans. That's pretty cool. Might have to use that. Well, we will have to use it. Maybe try the crown. Well, that was the closest we got as well to the boiler room, pump rooms situation, but didn't work. So, yeah, we'll go for that next time as well. I'm going to finish the stream now here, guys. It's 1 o'clock. Right, thanks everybody. Cheers for hanging out. I will see you later on. Doom Dark Ages. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of your day. And, yeah, see you later. Bye for now.